Good evening and welcome to EBTV's coverage of East Brunswick High School athletics. Tonight from what should be a raucous gymnasium here, boys basketball against the Falcons of St. Joe's. And I'm here with Katie Motusesky. And Katie, this is the rivalry, potentially the second game of maybe 4 that you end up playing against St. Joe's. But this didn't start off very good for the Bears this year with that opening loss about 4 weeks ago.
Right. Ironically, the Bears got off to a great start in the game, jumped out to a 15-4 lead. However, after that, it really went downhill. The game kind of got away from them. So tonight, they're going to have to make some adjustments if they want to be in this game here.
Well, what do you take away from that game? It was a 16-point loss. What does the Bears' offense, defense need to do?
Yeah, offensively, couple things. One, they have to limit their turnovers because if they're turning the ball over, Joe's is going to be able to get out in transition, which is what they want to do. They're going to have to get great shots. St. Joe's is a very good rebounding team, so they're not going to get many offensive boards, so they got to get great shots. I think defensively, they're going to have to keep Brianne Tyree in front of them. They can't let him create, get to the rim, dump it off to Ashmalt or their big post player. So it's a tough task, but they're ready. Bears have been playing better basketball as of late.
But yet they had an inconsistent last maybe 7 or 8 days. 2 losses, close losses, that bookend a rather large win against Sayreville. You were a coach. Is it more an effort right now in February of consistency than the highs and the lows?
I think it's different situations and a team young and somewhat inexperienced, losing a lot of players last year. They've certainly gotten experience, but it's different. Columbia, the close loss the other day, playing on the road, playing in hostile circumstances. Hopefully each game of the year you come away with a little lesson so that in mid-February and February you have all the experience you need to really come away with championships, which is what you want to do this time of the year.
Bears coming into the game 10-4, but they're staring up at St. Joe's in the Red Division standings. We'll be back with the opening tip-off in just a moment. And we are back. Boys basketball against the Falcons of St. Joe's, introducing the starting lineups. And we'll wait the Bears starting lineup now. Matt Ross.
Number 11,
Mike Vick.
Number 12,
Alex Fitzgerald. Number 12.
Number 33,
Addis Ralph.
And number 0, John McHenry.
And John McHenry rounded out. Addis Ralph in the game, I guess, to counter some of that rather, tall front court for St. Joe's.
Yes, certainly not one of East Brunswick's strengths this year, although they have, obviously Addis and a couple other guys inside. Anybody they play, they got to rebound the ball, but certainly tonight. I'm really interested to see the beginning of this game. I know Coach Turco for St. Joe's was not thrilled with the way that his Falcons came out the first game against the Bears. So obviously being their rival and obviously not being happy with the way they started last time, I think this game's going to be pretty intense here right from the tip-off. They're already ready to go here.
Yep.
While Coach Mott's giving the Bears some last-minute instructions.
We have a slight lineup problem because number 10, we don't have a number for.
Right.
So there is a number 11 on the bench, so fortunately until we find out who number 10 is.
Yes.
Addis Ralph will jump at center with Brian Carley.
Wondering if that's, well, I don't know. We'll have to see, like you said.
Ball tapped and controlled by Fitzgerald. To Vic.
Man-to-man here, Joe's.
McHenry outside the three-point arc. Passes it around. Bears looking to get a good shot here. Driving the lane is Vic. Ball's knocked out his end by Carley. Goes up again. And they're going to call it a jump ball. Possession St. Joe's. 2 blocks by Carley. inside.
Good aggressiveness there by Mike Vick. Good take. Bears a little full court here, picking up. Got to control Tyree here. Got Alex Fitzgerald, one of the Bears' premier defenders, on him.
And that pass was intended for a lob inside to Tyree and was over his head, out of bounds. Just underway here at a pretty packed gymnasium here.
And that's an adjustment by Coach Motusesky. I don't believe Fitzgerald started off on Tyree the last game.
And that pass a little high and goes through the hands.
It's just an unforced turnover the Bears can't have if they want to win tonight.
Bears playing man, oh man, that's a mismatch right there. You had Henry on Carly.
I think that's what's happening here with that switch, which Fitzgerald on Tyree.
Carly with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Tapped up, no good.
Bears.
Gets his rebound again. Blocked by Henry. Out of bounds, last touch by Carly. Had 3 looks at it from down under the basket, could not put it home.
Not going to be good enough there for the Bears. They're going to have to get a body and try to get some over the back calls. Unfortunate there.
Henry. Ross looking for a tough shot.
A little bit of a force.
Tyree. Vujadinovic drops it off inside. And our mystery man will go to the line shooting 2. That foul going to be charged to Vic.
Alex
first
Fitzgerald.
It's Fitzgerald,
Yep,
okay.
Yep.
First team foul, first personal foul.
Good extra pass there by Joes.
Played a minute 40, still no score. Bear Den getting loud, as you hear.
Vic calling out a play here. Defended well by Joes not to let Ross there open for the shot.
Vic looking to get through. Now Fitzgerald breaks through the lane. Double team, spins, kicks it back out. Ralph will throw up a 3 and hit the 3. Addis Ralph.
Not unusual for him. Addis is a good shooter. It's a good job by Fitzgerald playing under control, not forcing that there and seeing the open guy. Good hedge.
Vujadinovic.
Good D here by the Bears right now.
Tyree's gonna line up a 3. Smooth as silk. Brian Tyree.
It's really the conundrum for Fitzgerald. You got to give him enough space that he doesn't get by you, but you have to be close enough to have that hand up for the shot. It's certainly going to be a tough task. I think you live with that a little bit more than you do him just driving to the lane for dunks.
Ross trying to weave himself around. Addis Ralph again outside, 3-point. Bears spread out.
Lots of pressure here by Joes.
Inside pass to Ross is picked off. Granda picks it up for the Falcons. Brienne Tyree is going to hit another 3.
Body language here by Mike Vick. I think coach is a little upset.
Tyree out on defense here against Vick. No help.
Yep.
Ralph's got to come out. Trying to get it down on the post to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's going to back it in. Trying to muscle it under. Rolls it off the glass.
That's a nice move. Very in control again.
Vujadinovic outside the 3-point arc.
I think they'd be looking in, right, a little bit more to Carly, but I guess they're just running their stuff here.
And tackled on the baseline. Ball out of bounds.
It's good tough D there by Addis. I like the refs letting them play a little bit there with that.
Tyrese again gonna line up another three.
Oh,
he's dialed in.
I might have to take back what I said about we'd rather give him that. It really is like pick your poison though with him.
Matt Ross. Breakthrough. Tries to get inside, passes it, kicks it on the wing. Vic from the baseline, long three, hits it.
It's a big shot there.
Tyree brings it inside, misses it. Rebound, easy putback there.
I think McHenry might have missed the box out. Really important if we do get them and miss a shot that we, not let them have second opportunities.
Inside pass, McHenry, too hot to handle. Ross will line up a three. He hits it. Bears hanging close, 12-11. Both teams living by the three.
Got it.
2:30 left to go, first quarter. Vujadinovic, I think that's Turco #1. We have a couple of errors here on the program. Off of Tyree's hands, and Fitzgerald will inbound for the Bears. Bears deliberate. Henry and Ross way out. Ross cuts, gets to the elbow, puts it up, no good. Granda with the rebound. Tyree stops, pops, off the iron. Ross driving, floater in the lane, no good, rebound. A little bit of a helter-skelter here. And that's
killer.
Yeah, three
Killer,
opportunities there, and
the transition D was really good. I know that's something that Coach Motusesky was talking about going into tonight. You got him to take a jumper from the elbow that they missed, and then, like you said, 2 opportunities to put it back. Gonna have a hard time.
And the thing is, by the third opportunity, somebody's got to get in there and either hack or defend.
Right. And I think exactly why Coach Henning's going with, Coach Henning, Coach Motusesky's going with Tyler McNamara here. He's going to battle a little bit under the boards. Yeah,
Addison Ross got to use his vertical, and McNamara's going to use his physical.
You got
kind of push around here.
Got it. Addis still got to get a body. 14-11 here, Joe's. Minute 25 to go in this well-played first quarter, I think, for the most part. Nice floater there by McHenry.
Yep. McHenry gets on the board. Bears keeping it close.
Yeah, I like their patience on offense. For the most part, I think they've gotten good shots, which is important.
Tyree trying to break it down just in the foul line. Hits the 17-footer.
There is nothing I don't think Alex Fitzgerald could do there. That was tremendous D and obviously an even better shot there.
In the corner is McHenry. McHenry's going to break it, kick it back out. Fitzgerald thinks about it. Running into some tall bodies there. Fitzgerald drops it off to McNamara. Taps it back to Fitzgerald. Bears look a little bit scattered here.
We'll take it. Justin Sooner in here, seeing his first yep, action. I don't know, we need somebody to come out.
And Mike Vick's going to check out. 26 seconds left to go here. Bears probably going to hold for one, not give Joes an opportunity to come back and score quickly. Just when I said that, though.
Because he was wide open. Otherwise, I agree. They might have set something up otherwise.
And that's Tyree with the dunk, you said, driving right down and dunking.
He's got to have almost all their points, right?
13.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of the 18.
And that is the end of the first quarter with our score: St. Joe's 18, East Brunswick 13.
I guess in a sec we'll probably go to Coach Mott here, but I'm sure he's going to talk about rebounding, and I'd be interested to hear if they're going to do any adjustments here on Tyree.
Okay, so let's listen in.
Can't happen. We saw him catch the ball there, and we went in for a dunk. That just showed no guts, no toughness at all. To let him dunk is a disaster and a disgrace. We don't let anybody dunk the rest of the game. Nobody should be dunking at all. We get him early, we come down hard on him early so he can't dunk. He's hot right now, it's all right. That was a great D, you had a hand in his face. You can just make sure you contest because your hands are down a little early. That's okay, he's gonna die by that. He's living by it right now, he's gonna die later by it, okay? Obviously too many points, but he's got 3 or 4 threes. Can't give that stuff in transition right now, okay? Stay aggressive. You got to stay aggressive offensively as well, okay? So let's go with a side. Without calling, let's go with a side 3. Side 3 for Justin, okay? Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
So I think he might have went to the rebounding before we got in there, but most of that we heard was about Tyree. And like we kind of talked about earlier, they're going to live with him hitting those threes and shots with a hand up, but no way does Coach want him being able to get through their whole defense and dunk, because then everything's broken down. So that was a point of emphasis. Hopefully they're able to do that here a little better the second quarter.
Fitzgerald and Vick in the backcourt, McNamara, Sunareem, and McHenry also for the Bears. Sunareem drives baseline, triple teams. Joe's collapsing good on defense. Fitzgerald's going to take it, throw up the runner.
Nice left.
4 points for Alex Fitzgerald. Vujadinovic does not seem to want to put up a shot here. He's been looking to pass. Good feed there.
Yeah, Mike Vick a little late rotating down.
Marcus Ashamol with the bucket. That's his first bucket, 5 points overall.
Good player, didn't play the first time the Bears and the Falcons met. I think he was sick.
Fitzgerald will draw the fouls.
I like him being aggressive, right? They haven't been able to kind of keep him in front so far, so.
Bryce Lane with the second foul. No, he's number 1, the 2 mystery men that we have here. And we can blame Max Preps for not providing us with the accurate numbers here. Granda checks in. He was in the starting lineup, now back in. Granda will get called for the foul, holding up McHenry as he came around with screen.
He's running nice and hard. That's how you want your kids to run their inbounds plays. Set good screens, run hard off them. Good things happen.
McNamara, the ball bounces out of his hands. Vujadinovic comes down with the ball, looking to drive. Gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Picked up by McHenry. 1-on-3. McHenry's got to bring it back out. Yep. Does. Pass it around to Sunareem. Sunareem's going to take the just inside the 3-point line.
Good swing there by Mike Vick. Reverse inside the ball.
Tyree.
Wow, he's
foul line
it.
Jumper.
Yeah, again with Fitz right there. Fitz, frustrated, but.
A little bit of a wild shot thrown by Vick in the lane. Tyree with the bounce pass to Ashamola. And it just seems like St. Joe's is operating on a different wavelength right now.
Yeah, I mean, that can't happen. Those are, you know, the easiest buckets around. Brunswick, the minute the shot goes up when we miss or turnover, we got to sprint back, find those guys. They can't run out ahead of us.
Yeah, they're going to call traveling. I thought it was travel also. Ralph and Ross will check back in. McNamara will check out, as well as McHenry for the Bears. 24-17 our score.
Can't help but feel like this is a big spot defensively here for the Bears.
7 points. Yeah, you don't want to get this into doubles, double digits.
Get their confidence going even more.
Tyree gonna line up a long three. This one's gonna pop off high off the iron.
He like stops on a dime, right? That's nice.
As Ralph had it blocked from behind.
Go up tough there. That's a good job sprinting back by Addis, though.
But Addis got back, got a hand on that.
Yep.
They got it, inbounded nicely.
Oh, and look at him again, running the floor opposite way.
Tipped in by Sunareem.
That is a great job by Addis running the floor, right? That's good stuff. Both ways.
Now with a hand in his face, Tyree missed that shot.
Yeah, that's really good feet there by Fitzgerald. Staying home, not going for all his fakes.
Inside to Ralph. Ralph has it knocked out of his hands by Ashamol.
Good look by Ross there.
Gamboa checks in. Vujadinovic checks out. And some kind of uniform, somebody to tuck. Addis got to tuck his shirt in.
You got Fitzgerald there with both hands on his knees. He's got to be tired chasing Tyree around here all game so far.
Ross.
It's a nice little.
Vic. Reverse, does not go. Ralph tries to come down with the rebound, but it comes into Fitzgerald's hand, or Vic's hands.
Go up strong. Nice job.
Nice head fake by Ross. He puts it in the basket. Bears cut that down to 3 points. Down 7, 2 buckets in a row there. Bring it down to 3 with 4:14 left to go, second quarter. I'm Ken Saroka along with Katie Motusesky, bringing you all the action of GMC Red Division rivalry basketball here between St. Joe's and East Brunswick. St. Joe's in the dark green. Oh, can't let him sit here with that.
I'd just like to see him have the hand up there.
Fourth three-pointer, 18 points overall. So he has 2/3 of his team's points.
Yeah.
Vic trying to break Tyree down, make him play a little defense. Ralph will stop and pop from 3. Strong off the rim, no good. Fitzgerald with the rebound, blocked inside, but unable to control the rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Carly checks back in along with McNamara for the Bears.
All right, Fitzgerald here getting his first break. Let's see who we put on Tyree.
Looks like it's going to be Sunareem, yep. Gamboa slowing it down now. Tyree comes off a screen, baseline. Pass it to Carly. Carly's going to try to put it up, spins, rolls around, no good. Ball's on the ground. Looks like it's going to be still St. Joe's ball.
Weak side's got a box out there.
Tyree's going to bring it back out.
Trying to take advantage maybe here of Justin. But again, hand in the face, I don't know.
20 points.
Yeah. just looks real comfortable.
And we haven't called his name much on the defensive end, so maybe that's part of the strategy here is to make him work a little harder on defense.
Okay.
Floater in the lane. Mike Vick, no good. Falls down. Tyree on the break. McNamara. Carly, and you're going to get 2 fouls. At least 1 foul out of that play.
Yeah.
He's going to probably call that on McNamara.
Standing around and watching there, the Bears.
Oh, they're going to call the Soonerim on a push.
All right.
Carly will go to the line. Bricks the first.
Yep.
McHenry will check back in for Soonerim.
Very different look for the Falcons this year. You know, obviously Tyree's, you know, score, but they're subbing a lot of people. They're running stuff.
Ashwell knocks it off McNamara. And St. Joe's will get possession up 8. And here again at that critical moment where you break past that little psychological barrier of 10 and who knows what'll happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now they got Tyree triggering the inbounds baseline. Carly, Vujadinovic was back in the game. Tyree's just lining it up. I don't think he's missed a 3, or if he did, he missed 1.
Yeah.
His misses have been from 15 and in. Foul down underneath. That's Tyree's actually going to get called for the foul.
Kind of to your point before, right?
Mm-hmm. Not saying that you'll foul him out of the game, but at least make him work a little harder.
Yeah. Have him sit down for a few minutes with a couple fouls, right?
Yep, or get a little aggravated. A couple calls go against him. They'll take him out of his zone. Vick. Vujadinovic comes right out on him. A little bit of size advantage there for St. Joe's. Vick twists into the lane, puts up the floater and hits it. 5 points for Mike Vick.
Jump to the ball.
Addis Ralph. Vujadinovic going to launch one and hits the long 3. You don't expect him to be doing that, but
Yeah, you don't to look at him. I was talking to Coach Mott about him. He's from Serbia. He said almost like a typical European player who's taller but yet can shoot a little bit.
Tony
can handle.
Kukoc.
Yeah, there you
Tony
go.
Kukoc. Yeah, that's the name that comes to mind right there.
There you go, no doubt. So I agree. To look at him, you know, it's a little bit deceiving.
Carly picks up his first foul. It'll send Matt Ross to the line. This is the first. .58 seconds left to go.
That's very
This is the second.
unusual to see Matt Ross miss 2. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
That was terrible.
St. Joe's up 12. Gamboa. Looks like Joe's comfortable with working the clock here.
Oh,
Except
man.
for Tyree, now misses one.
You feel like he's going to make everyone he puts up,
He didn't look good at that one. He's gassed.
Yeah.
He's gassed. So they're gonna sub out for him as Granda comes in. Tyree leads with 23 of St. Joe's 35 points. So he's tied. East Brunswick 23,
Yeah.
Brian Tyree 23.
Yeah. I'm trying to rack my brain here to see what you do differently, but it's really The way he's shooting, it's hard to say that you'd want to go in a zone or anything. I mean, rebounding's been a problem for the Bears this half, regardless in man. So
well, he hasn't had a hand touched on him. I mean, if he's going to be shooting from distance, somebody's got to come up and put a hand in him or push him or bump him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not.
And again, it's easier said than done, because that second you take that step towards him,
he'll break.
He hasn't. You got it. So. I hope he goes a little cold, I guess. I don't know.
10 seconds left to go. Mike Vick looking for an outlet.
And Joe's looking to foul, knowing they have one to give here.
3. Oh, they do have one to give, and they're going to take it right there as Max Granda is going to commit the foul.
Smart play there by the Falcons. Well, that gives Granda his second. But.
And we're going to quick sub there as Gamboa will come in for Granda. 2 seconds left. This is going to be a catch and shoot.
Maybe something for Ross. We'll see.
As everybody peels off the pile.
Shoot it.
Vick throws up a tough shot with 4 arms in front of him.
Yeah.
But the score at halftime is St. Joe's 35, East Brunswick 23. This game is going to be rebroadcast on Thursday, February 5th at 8 p.m., as well as Saturday the 7th at 1 p.m. It's also available on demand at ebtv.org. Just go to the EBTV website, or just go to the public library website, ebpl.org, and click through the on-demand links from EBTV and pick up all of our programming for EBTV, not just the East Brunswick Sports, but community programs as well. And again, I'd like to thank the EBTV technical crew for coming out. Their great support for East Brunswick High School athletics. We'll be back with second half action in just a moment. And we are back here waiting the second half tip-off. Bears trail 35-23, and this is the Brianne Tyree show.
Yeah, we weren't in the locker room, but we probably have a good guess as to what coaches were thinking about and what they were talking about with their team.
I mean, what do you do to take him off his rhythm?
I know the game plan going in based on, obviously, the coaches go out and scout teams. You look at, averages. You look at how many threes he makes versus twos. The game plan is to make him hit shots. So I think you have to stay with that. I think I talked about in the first half, you could go to a zone, but then he's not working as hard, to get a shot, or the rebounding's an issue. Maybe I say crowd him a little more, but I mean, like we saw that one time with the dunk, then he's so dangerous. I know he's been dangerous with the 3, but you just almost have to hope that his percentage and his average really truly comes out in the second half. Otherwise, you almost have to say,
or just maybe one time put a hand in his face and foul him. I mean, I'm not saying a hard foul, I'm not saying a flagrant foul, but just foul him, knock him, bump him, get him off his rhythm, get him annoyed.
Right, or crowd him, get him to go to the basket and take a charge. And maybe he'll be, like you said, just a little bit off his rhythm, a little bit out of sorts. I did like what East Brunswick did that one time with posting Mike Vick up against him, depending on matchups too, like you were saying, working a little harder defensively, maybe getting some quick fouls. But yeah, he's one of the best players in the conference for a reason. He's shooting very, very, very well. I think obviously the Bears have to focus on that, but you also have to think about the other little things that didn't go great that quarter, and that was, like we talked about, the second and third shots, not moving or adjusting or dropping down defensively if somebody does get into the defense. So again, those things are going to have to be good, and hopefully, obviously, keeping him a little bit more contained this half.
The Bears spreading their scoring around. Matt Ross, Mike Vick with 5, Alex Fitzgerald, Justin Soonerine with 4, Addis Ralph with a 3, but Brianne Tyree with 5 3-pointers, 4 2-pointers, 23 points, and St. Joe's will get the ball to start. They're in the dark green with black trim. Bears in the home white.
When I coached, I always talk to my players about the importance of the first 3 minutes of the second half here. So let's see how each team looks here this first couple of minutes to start this half. It really sets a tone. Right,
double team. There's a double team. See? Vujinovic, he hits the 3 again.
And again, not surprising. And again, it's almost pick your poison here. St. Joe's just really taking advantage of what's been given them. I don't blame the coaches for trying something different there, but
well, how many threes is Vucevic going to hit? I mean,
but I think, though, as we were talking, the coup coach before, I think he's somebody who can shoot for them.
Well, European players, they say, are more fundamental. They know how to do more things.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant just came out.
There we go, nice.
About that. Yep.
Right from the top of the key there, Fitzgerald drains the two. Tyree just slowly bringing it up, guarded by Fitzgerald. Granda into Ashimoli. Tyree at the elbow. Stops, 15-footer, hits it. Again, no hand in the face. It's kind of like he jumps back and nobody goes up vertical.
Got that nice jumper, right? Elevates.
Addis Ralph from 12 feet hits the jumper.
Need some stops. Need some stops.
Tyree passes it to Vucevic. Ashimoli at the arc. Isolation now. Gerald out high. Tyree looking to pass. Vucevic inside the paint. Stops from 10. Pops no good. Vic with the rebound.
Lucky there. Got to stay on our feet.
Fitzgerald will line a three. It's strong. Tyree running the floor. Packs it back out. Breaks it down inside the paint. 14-footer, no good.
Watching.
No good. And Ross comes down with the rebound, dribbles it up, gets into the paint, dishes. Nope, puts it up, blocked by Carly. Granda's on the floor. Coach called a timeout before 30-second timeout.
Good call by Turco there, noticing that his player had possession for that second and calling that timeout. Yeah, I mean, Bears have come out and hit a couple shots, but unfortunately, so is Joe's. And when you're the team down, can't be trading baskets. You know, obviously you got to score and got to get a couple stops. So started with that double team.
Well,
wasn't successful.
Yeah.
So then, you know.
Well, it doesn't seem like Tyree has that same kind of design. I mean, he had the nice look and he hit one shot, but he doesn't seem to have that same kind of fire. And we were leaning over at halftime. We were talking to former boys basketball coach Will Henning. He said that he could probably shoot himself out of a game. So
hopefully,
yeah.
Yeah, for the Bears' sake, that's probably what they're hoping. Like I said, that the averages will come into play.
Tyree driving the baseline, puts it up. No good. Tried to go strong with a layup. Vic breaks it out. Dishes. McHenry going to line up a three. It's short. Rebound. And a lay-in and a foul. Mike Vic.
Good kick by Vic to McHenry. And then good job by the Bears keeping it alive there. That second chance opportunity and one. Up at that quickness by Tyree too, right? How he got to the basket there, even though he missed.
No good. Ralph with the rebound. Try to pass it to Fitzgerald instead of going up strong with himself.
Yeah.
Granda. Vucevic going to drive the baseline.
See the ball, Matty Ross.
No good. Vic, long outlet pass that's going to go too far. Nope.
Oh, nice job running
Track
that
it down.
Yeah.
Vic going to line up a three. That's way off. Did not look set. Ashwell going to drive in on Ralph, but going to call Addis Ralph for the foul.
Tough call, I think, there on Addis Ralph. I have to see the replay, but I thought that was decent.
Oh, they say got him on the arm.
Okay. You wonder, Granda doesn't look tremendously aggressive on offense. I wonder if Matt Ross can give a little bit more help there to Fitz, but
Ashwell's first is no good. Bryce Lane checks in. 4:26 left, third quarter. Bears trail by 11. Second is good. Driving baseline, Fitzgerald's going to get called.
Yep.
Going to get the call on the baseline, but they're going to say it's a non-shooting foul. Vic will trigger the inbounds underneath the basket. That is Ralph. Take it. Give it to Vic.
Makes me nervous in that corner there. Go up strong there. Nice.
That one worked.
Squeaked it in.
Not a pretty shot.
Again, need stops, right? Need stops.
Gerald. Try to cut Breen off. Breen loses the handle.
That's good, D. Coaches wanted a 5. I agree. That's pretty good D there, too.
Vujadinovic from the elbow. And a timeout. 30-second timeout. Let's listen in quickly on Coach Motusesky.
All right, hey, that was a good defense there. A couple good possessions there. We got it possession by possession, okay? We're going to dig into this.
Offensively, you on offense, right?
Yeah, Mike, I don't mind a couple of spread whites or whoever you want to call. Right now, probably John. John, if you send the screen, he'll set it, though. Don't slip off it. Set a really good screen so he can turn the corner. He might have an opportunity to score, but if they help, you'll be open, okay? Without calling, let's go motion shuffle for you, okay? Post his ass up, look to score. All right, come on.
Let's go, guys. Defense on fit.
I like what Coach said there, possession by possession. That's kind of what we're saying a little bit too, right? You're getting some scores, but then you need stops. Every possession is important, he says, especially if you want to chip away and get back in it. You can't look at it, oh, we're down 12, blah, blah, blah. It's a stop, a score, you know, things like that.
Vic brings it up deliberately. Guarded by Tyree McHenry. Try to get it inside. Ball knocked out of his hands, and Tyree picks it up. But his outlet pass is caught by Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald got a little bit out of position there, but managed to get past Tyree. Had no room or no balance to put the shot up, but
kudos to following it up and staying with it there and getting fouled.
National guy has the foul there. And Fitzgerald will go to the line, drain the first. McNamara will come in for Addis Ralph. And Tyree has played the entire game with the exception of the last 25 or so seconds after he drew his half foul.
I'm sure that's not unusual, you know, other than in games where they're winning handily, I'm sure.
Vic misses the second. And there's Tyree with the drive. Been kind of quiet. That's only his second basket of the third quarter, 27 points. McHenry, quick look. Good. Tyree is going to take it and going to drive.
Walk.
Yeah, and that is a walk. Hold it.
I'm always a good ref from the sideline.
Yeah. Tyree shaking his head. Not very good body language right now. It looks like somebody who has a little bit of frustration right now, or a little bit of weariness showing. Double dribble.
St. Joe's has not lost a conference game in 35 games.
7-0 this year, I think, so far.
Yep.
And who do they lose? Who do they lose to?
Yeah, I guess sometimes they play out-of-state, teams or,
some of those big
some
big Catholic schools up north, like Don Bosco or, something like that.
Yep.
You got a foul being charged there on number 11.
I guess one positive is that's the 4th team foul on St. Joe's. If East Brunswick could get into the bonus early in this half, that'd be good.
Vujadinovic spin move, taken away by Vic. Vic gets around lane and puts it in. 11 points for Vic. They spread the floor here. From the elbow. No, good for Tyree.
Nice
long
quick
pass. Ross has it. Lays it in.
Nice job by Vic having his head up early and Ross running the floor.
Bears down only 9. 1:17 left, third quarter. Ream has Vujadinovic up. There's the extra pass there.
Unneeded help by Ross there. Too easy when you're trying to make a comeback here.
Trying to spread the floor out. Ross, Sunareem, Kenry, Vic, and McNamara on the floor. Gonna foul on the outside there. Vujadinovic gonna push up, pushing foul. That's the 5th team foul. Vic will trigger the inbounds to McNamara. Returns the pass.
Thought
Vic.
about it.
Yep.
Ooh, split the D. That's nice.
McNamara with the easy layup. First points of the game for Tyler McNamara.
Bears would love a stop here. I think coach knowing he's got some fouls to give here might try to get him on the floor here. Good one.
Yeah, there's a little bump here or there. That second team foul for the half, so the Bears are not in any problem there.
Like that there, don't let him get ahead of steam going to the basket. A little bit harder, that's nice, double.
Vujadinovic blocked by Fitzgerald on the side, could not get the shot off.
Nice positive way there to end that half.
Yep.
I mean, sorry, that quarter.
Yep. The Bears were down 12 at halftime and now are only down 9 going into the fourth quarter.
And our ball to start.
All right, let's take a look at let's give a shout out here for our cheerleaders. And that's the varsity cheerleaders. Coach Caitlin LeBlanc. Again, the big story of the first half was Brienne Tyree with 23 points. That was 27. Probably only took about maybe 5 shots in that third quarter.
Yeah. Maybe a little tired, like from what you were saying, from playing basically the whole first half. We'll see.
Bears will inbound to start the fourth quarter.
Be nice to get this Bears den and this crowd into this game here, make a little run,
a little run here.
Take advantage of this home court. Oh, nice.
Nice inside feed. Sunareem cherry picking under the basket. Bring in Tyree, looking to pass it to Vujadinovic. Bounced side. Vujadinovic going to stop, pop. Nope.
Good feet
Gonna pass
there.
it around. Tyree. Vujadinovic going to drive the lane.
Nice.
Oh, blocking.
Had the charge.
Yeah, I saw that hand go out too, and I thought it was
Yeah,
pointing
me
the other
too.
way.
Me too.
Okay, it's Vic's foul. So they must have called something there because I thought he did charge McNamara, but I'm going to give it.
Yeah, that's an even tougher call there that they're saying.
Vujadinovic at the line. He has 8 points, make it 9. And makes the second.
In a little zone trap here, mixing it up.
A little different look.
1-2-2. That's nice ball fake. Oh, look up the court. Bears handled it well.
But nobody under the basket there for the rebound.
Yeah.
Ashwell took that. Tyree on the break. Gets some space. Did not look for the shot there. Gives it to Ashwell on the baseline. Oh, what an awkward shot there by.
Yeah, I thought he might have traveled. I don't know.
Well, back to 11 now. McNamara got himself caught too far under the basket. Could not make that shot.
Just took too long to get it off, too. I think it needed to be quicker.
Tyree, shake, bake. Off the mark from inside the arc. The ball's off of Fitzgerald, and it'll remain St. Joe's possession with 6:24 left, and the Falcons up 11. Addis Ralph checks back in. McNamara out for the Bears. Vujadinovic airballs that one. Vic hits the long three.
It's funny with the Bears, right? Things could be going well, things could not be going well, and they're kind of always at the same affect, you know, which I think is good and bad, you know? It's good, I think, that good help by Soonerin.
And up and down travel.
I think it's good that you don't get too down when things are, you know, not going well, but I'd like to see a little fire in these guys, you know. Vic just hits that big three, you know, but, you know, maybe that's just the makeup of this, you know, this team, and that works for them, but.
Well, I don't remember an East Brunswick player who was that kind of firebrand, who would like pout or who would scream and yell and
I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. Just a little, you know.
Oh, bad pass, but picked up by Vic. He'll take his time now. Tyree. Vic goes down. Oh, Addis Ralph with the rebound.
Nice.
Hook shot. That's
really nice.
Ralph was too far under the basket. He made some space and put the little baby hook in. Bears now down 6. And you know where this is going. This is dial 5 right here.
Yeah.
I would not expect anyone other than him to take that shot.
Totally agree.
Off a screen, Tyree hits the 3. You knew it.
I know. Oh. Just can't get over that hump.
Soonerin. Fitzgerald for 2, foot on the line. .430 left. Bears down 6. Tyree dishes in the lane.
Not a bad foul there.
No. Make him work it at the line. I mean, that's going to be an easy 2 if it's not.
Yep. rotations just need to be a little quicker. Everybody's got to see the ball and see where he is and then rotate accordingly.
Foul on Addis Ralph, his third. Missed the first.
Wonder if Joe's, if he makes it, will come out in that trap again.
Well, if he makes it, there's going to be a sub. The shooter's
There you go.
will sub out the shooter. Nope, missed it. Fitzgerald brings the ball up. Ralph gonna line up a three.
Coach Motusesky very upset, wanted a timeout there. Mike Vick does a good job of always having his head up. And obviously huge shot by Addis.
Bears spreading the floor out on defense, man on man, Vujadinovic. Now here's Tyree. Baseline, Akimoli with the little baseline shot, no good.
Good job running that down.
Vic with the rebound.
Oh, good look.
Sunareem.
Oh, good extra one.
To Fitzgerald. With the three.
There's the excitement that I was looking for on the Bears. They were there waiting for the right time. The Bears said,
Bearden is now awake.
yes. Great extra pass there. All right, I'm very interested to hear Coach Mott here.
You're being smart defensively. We got to stay smart. We got to stay helping each other. Understand what coach is saying to you. We don't want you to foolish off him. You know ball's gonna come back to him. Okay? Hey, great job on him. You got to stay in his tracks when he's catching the ball. All right, all coming off screens. Get a blow here. Off of this right here. We could have had a good trap. We had a bad one last time. What do you think about 32? Straight up or 32?
Straight up.
Okay. All right. Let's go solid 30. Solid straight up here. Next offensive play. Let's go hustle. We don't need to call it. They're struggling in that. We got the back door. We got the first cut. And then we got the last option for the shot. Go his side. You're coming through. Understand on that next play. But listen. If we got it in transition, you push it. That's only in a half-court look. We're hustle, okay? Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Let's go. Go.
All right, so Coach warning them defensively. Obviously, the ball is going to continue to go through Tyree. Offensively, he likes that they're running the ball. We're getting good things in transition offense. Otherwise, be patient. They are getting some things in their sets as well, so.
Well, everybody's on their feet here, so we have to get on our feet sooner or later. Gamboa picked up his dribble. Tyree has it now. Vujadinovic, top of the arc. Gonna pull it out. He has Vic on him. Vujadinovic is gonna drive, shake, big, pop from about 18, hits the jumper. Now there's your second option that you didn't have in the first half.
Yeah, he's had a nice half. And again, not out of the ordinary for him.
Sunareem picked up his dribble. Gives it out.
Coach Mott able to save a timeout there, which I think is important. Joe's has really turned up the D here, but nice patience by Fitz.
Fitzgerald now coming through for the Bears. He has 14. .216 left, 56-55. Tyree drives, reverse layup.
Just got to see it sooner. Step it and take a charge. Gosh, talk about.
Sunareem. Fitzgerald and Vic around the arc.
Thought about it.
Henry, Sunareem for two.
He stepped out.
He stepped out, yes. Good pressure there, at least by Fitzgerald. He couldn't get to the ball, but he caused enough havoc. Vic triggering. To Addis Ralph. Ralph thought about it.
Yeah. Oh,
Turns, pops him. The foul line hits.
he felt it.
1:30 left. Bears down 1. Tyree with the ball. From the top of the arc, off, no good. Fitzgerald with the rebound.
Oh, yeah, he hit him.
Tyree comes up with the foul.
Bears really have been limiting them to that one shot. Mike Vick's really been doing a good job of tracking down those loose balls while everybody else is boxing out their guys.
Next foul will put the Bears on the line. 16 fouls this half for St. Joe's.
All right.
30-second timeout. Let's listen in.
At this moment, we got to be understanding here that we got to get back defensively on any misses. We can't watch it, admire a shot, thinking it's going to go in. Right? That's all of us here. Okay? We're running this without calling. We're running a side one for you. You fake it, you go hard. See opposite. If you get it to the rim, you take it.
Hey,
if not, see opposite.
Go nice and wide
If you
so
don't
they
get
can't
something,
double on that, right?
if they don't get something, let's run our hustles play again. They're struggling with it, and then we can do something off the dribble. But right now, it's a side one. Okay? Come
We
on.
have like 3 timeouts, right?
Yep.
These teams know each other so well, they have to secretly call the plays, you know.
It's clandestine stealth.
Yeah.
You know, like Chip Kelly, you know, with the 5 people calling in signals for the Eagles.
You got it.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, big possession here. Great to take the lead.
But also the first words out of his mouth were, you can't sit and watch a miss, or this is going to turn quickly around the other way.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you take what you can, but you need to get back and play the defense. 1:15 left. Vic misses and stepped on the end line.
Good shot, good follow.
Quick subs here as
A little offense, defense maybe
Oldie
here.
comes out, Granda comes in. Granda, probably more of a ball handler.
Yeah. This is exciting as it gets for a Tuesday night, right?
Yeah. They're going to take their time. Joe's going to walk it up here.
Yeah, you got to think, like you said, it's going to go through one of these 2 here. Tyree or
Fitzgerald out. Vic on Vujadinovic. Ashimola comes out to set a high screen. Doesn't go through that. Doesn't run through it. Timeout.
Turco
St.
didn't
Joe's.
like what he was seeing, yeah.
A lot of standing around. Only, basically 2 guys out.
Yeah, so Bears got to think about the fact that they only have 4 team fouls right now. And if Joe's is going to try to hold for 1, we'll probably have to get a couple quick ones so that if we can foul and put them on the line if we need to. I'm sure coaches are thinking a little bit about now if they do have to foul, who do they want to foul?
Well, they have fouls to give. They have 2 fouls to
right.
give. St. Joe's does not. St. Joe's will put people on the line for 1-and-1s with the next foul. All right, this game will be rebroadcast on Thursday, February 5th at 8 p.m. and again on Saturday, the 7th at 1 p.m. It's also available on demand at ebtv.org. Click the on-demand menu, where you can pull up all the East Brunswick High School athletics as well as community service programming. Thank the EBTV technical crew for coming out. They come out about 2 hours before game time to set it up. You got five people running, five tech people running it here. So it's not just a simple operation. Very, very complex way they're doing it. And we thank them again for their long service to EB High School athletics.
All right, so obviously coach here talking what they want to do defensively, but then offensively, if you get the ball, or if you're down 1, what do we want to do? If we're down 2, if we're down 3, obviously East Brunswick has some timeouts left also that.
Well, I can see them draining this clock down as low as possible and force East Brunswick to foul.
Right.
So
Watch
you
the
can't. I don't
basket.
think if you're East Brunswick, you can't just sit back.
No. Well, I think they'll try to play it out. Try to play tough D for a sec, get a steal.
McAndrew,
He hit it.
McHenry had it. Vujadinovic has to come out, and we get a timeout there. 35 seconds left. 58-57. East Brunswick is overcoming a 12-point deficit right now at half. It was 35-23. Down one now with 30 seconds left, 35 seconds left. Some concern at the scorer's table about how many timeouts
St. Joe's has used.
Yeah, I think I heard them say they had 3 and they've just used 2 within the last 3 or 4 minutes of actual time.
Which would make sense because the scorekeeper's saying that they have 1 left. How many has Tyree had this half?
He's only had, well, only.
Yeah.
He had 23 at half and he has 9.
There you go, okay.
So he has 32 for the game.
All right.
Tyree. Okay. And the referee's checking again. East Brunswick has a 20 and 1 full, and I believe St. Joe's has 1 full timeout left. Vujinovic will trigger the inbounds. Sunareem, Vic, Fitzgerald, Ralph.
Right up in Tyree there, and then we had the help.
Double team Tyree on the baseline.
Oh.
And they're going to push him out.
They weren't even trying to foul him, I don't think.
Well, it was, I guess, maybe a little bit of a force out there.
Right, and
out.
like you said, we have them to give. It's not like you're sending them to the line here.
2 seconds off the clock.
Oh!
Ooh.
Close.
Yep.
Probably got to get one soon.
Okay, who's
you got
coming
him,
up?
Fitz.
And that's McHenry with the push, and that's that spare foul.
Yep.
So East Brunswick, you have to worry about them draining the clock down, and then who do you put on the line
Yep.
to shoot the 1-and-1, hopefully get the rebound, and then go up. You don't get the steal here. Not playing the ball. I don't know if you can see that, but they're not playing the ball.
Yeah.
Tyree trying to run around. They're going to give it. I guess he might be your best foul shooter.
Yeah, I'm sure the one, there's not a coincidence it's in his hands here. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe's does try to do some sort of press here to make East Brunswick take some more time off the clock, not just let them freely bring it up.
Well, we'll see. Tyree's on the line. It's a 1-and-1, as that was the 3rd foul on Vic. Hits the first free throw attempted, which shows you what we're saying about not bumping him or
You got it.
challenging him. It's his first free throw attempt of the night, and it comes with 20 seconds left.
Got to get this rebound, assume the miss. It'd be killer to not.
And it was missed. Fitzgerald, or excuse me, Vic with the rebound. And the timeout call, 14 seconds left. Bears down 2. All right, you've been in this spot before. You need 2. Do you go for 3? Do you go for 2? What do you do?
Oh, man.
Early shot?
Early shot.
Early
That's
shot.
the first
Okay.
thing, I think, is early shot. Right, you don't want it to wind down, and then you just have one opportunity there.
Because you're still 17 fouls, so you're still in the 1-and-1. So a miss and a foul puts Joe's back on the line.
Right.
Granted, you're down 2, and the 2 free throws could make it a 4-point game.
Right. So, I mean, these are the kind of things you go over at practice all the time, you
Now,
know? Go
Reverse
ahead.
the roles. You're the St. Joe's coach. Do you foul? Even though you're already
Yeah.
in the bonus, do you foul?
No. I'm not a fan of that. I know some people are.
Personally, I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
that they're going to pick somebody who has the ball, and they're going to foul.
Okay. But
Put East Brunswick on the line, because even if they tie it, if East Brunswick ties it, you get the ball 8-9 seconds left, and maybe you do something. I don't think he's going to. That's what I think.
right.
I just get that feeling that they're not going to let East Brunswick win it
Okay.
with the ball in their hand.
I mean, you certainly, if you're East Brunswick, have several three-point shooters on the floor right now. Addis Ralph, John McHenry, Matt Ross. I mean, Justin and Mike can all certainly hit the three. You know, do you want the better percentage?
All right,
too?
Mike Vick with the ball.
Here we go.
Vick will drive, stop, pop, no good. Oh, rebound knocked out of bounds as Vick tried to knock it out in the direction of Ralph. Ralph couldn't come up with it either.
That's unfortunate. It was a really nice take by Vick, and like you said, Mike trying to do the right thing and just tap it up and keep it alive. Let's see what coach wants to do here.
Well,
Vick for Addis. Not over yet there, fellas, okay? Keep your head up, remember now. Brian, where's the ball? Okay, it's on the side here, okay? Okay, that's not an easy spot here. They got the ball here. Remember, we should have 2 timeouts, 1 or 2. Face guarding, okay, everything. We got to call switches immediately. We're looking for a steal, okay? That's everybody. Everybody's face guarding. Whoever's off the ball, you're going to help down here. If they throw a bomb pass, that's fine. I got to trust that you're going to stay in front of guys, okay? If we get the steal, you get to the rim. If not, we'll call a timeout. We got 1 left, John?
Yeah,
John, got 1 left? They're here. You want to stay inside, we're going to switch with any pass. Whoever's man's taking it out, you're helping with one of the 2 front guys, okay?
Come on, don't let him get in.
Come on, a lot of time left, a ton of time. Let's go.
So coach is right. That is a tough spot, kind of where they're taking it out from. You have a good angle, I think, if you're the defense. They're going
it's
all
hard
out.
for you to throw the bomb pass because you're not you're sideways.
Yeah, and they're going to go all out here. They're almost going to give the bomb a time. All right, so they're not even looking for that. It looks like so much, but and then obviously if they don't get a steal, they need a very quick foul.
And
somebody who I think they feel pretty comfortable with on the line as well here. Again, no mistake. So the Bears clearly need 1 or 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
They missed the first, either one.
And Vujovic 2 for 2 from the line so far today.
Okay.
So he makes both. It's pretty much over unless there's a ridiculous foul on a
That's right.
Hail Mary kind of shot.
And if you're Dave Turco, you're telling the guys, stay away. Obviously, if they're up 3 there. 4, rather.
First free throw is good. The second and all-important free throw here to put Joe's up 4. Is also good. Vick will have to hoist a 3.
I like what he did there.
Trying to back into the player, yeah. Well, our final score, St. Joe's 61, East Brunswick 57. St. Joe's remains undefeated in the GMCs. Bears' overall record goes to 10-5. Well, this was a tale of 2 different halves.
Exactly what I was thinking. You know, if you're trying to pull away some positives, if you're the Bears, it's absolutely. The second half, they tightened it up defensively, probably played a little tougher. Their D was better, limited them to 1 shot. And knowing that if you play them again, it's going to be in a big game, and that, you know, you certainly can beat them if you do the right things. But
well, one of the things I overheard was that the what being scared or you know, not attacking them, but just kind of being in awe or not, you know, and I think that disappeared as we got further and further into that second half.
Or just being so hyped for a game like this. Like, I can remember, you know, being in school, and, you know, it happened to be Piscataway when I played, and you just get so fired up that almost when you got out there, it's not tiredness, but just like you've been so hyped up and finally settling down. So again, whether it's the aura of Joe's or just being too hyped, but yeah, again, we talked at the beginning about lessons learned, right? So there's another big lesson learned moving into,
you might see them in the GMCs.
Right.
You might see them in the state tournament. And this is, like I said, the second of potentially 4 meetings. So
you got it.
A much better performance than the last game, which was on January 7th. Final score: East Brunswick fails to come up with that big shot at the end, lose 61-57 to the Falcons of St. Joe. I'm Ken Saroka, along with Katie Motusesky, wishing you all a good evening, and hope to see you soon here out at East Brunswick High School for the next boys basketball game.